Hello and third time lucky. I love doing things live because it just shows the reality of life. So, again, welcome back again if this is your third time watching. I think we've nailed this now. I'm just going to check with my teams. We've got thumbs up all round. Yay! Woo-woo! So, let's crack on. So, big warm welcome to you. Welcome back. Welcome if it's your first time. And big shout out to NetMums and a big hello to NetMums audiences because they're very kindly live streaming to bring families across the UK lots of fun, inspiration and things to do at home. I'm a big fan of NetMums. They really help me as a mum, and I'm very keen to help NetMums back and all of the audiences that they support as well. So, cracking on, I'd just like to introduce one of my little helpers who's now one of my big helpers.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'll be reading your comments again, keeping it interactive and fun, hopefully.
Fantastic, and it is interactive. This is about your ideas because we're not just about this is how you make it, it's about bringing ideas to life. I'd also like to introduce you to my eldest, Sam. Come on down.
Hello everybody, I'm Sam, the eldest one. I'm going to be bringing in the props from around the office, keeping everything running nice and smoothly.
Absolutely, and probably answering the phone.
Answering the phone.
Marvellous. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Sam. I'll give you a shout if I need anything.
See you later.
And of course, my middle one, little Lol, who's
Hello.
tallest of all.
I'm behind the camera, just making sure everything's working, trying to keep the camera as smooth as possible.
Fantastic.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you, Ollie. And actually, we do have an extra little prop today. We have the camera wedged on our tripod with some Play-Doh. So, thank you, Hasbro, for the Play-Doh, which is fantastic. So, with no further ado, the moment is happening. Are you ready? We're going to take imagination and see what we can do with it. Some of you will recognise the Magic Ideas box. If you haven't got one, it's quite easy to do, but it does take a bit of concentration. All you need is some imagination and a box, and you can create your own Magic Ideas box too. So we do have some magic words, and we know the imagination and inspiration comes from your heads, so we need the power together. Are you ready? We're going to wiggle our fingers.
Ready, everyone watching to
Ready.
join in with us?
Keep in focus. We're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. The creation station exploration develops my imagination. I can feel the vibes. I was going to shake the box, but I'm not going to shake the box today. If you've got your magic box open, I am excited to find out what you have in your box, because here in Inspiration House we have we have some weird things in the box today, young Joshua Cressall. So let me pop my Magic Ideas box to one side, and we have, can you guess, anyone guess what these white objects might be? The things that you can find in the kitchen. One actually makes a noise. I don't know if you can hear this. It's kind of a grainy noise. And one is quite soft and quite cold. So if you have anything in your Magic Ideas box, I'd love to know more about it. But
Nice to have you everyone here. Sarah's first, nice to see you again. Alex, hello. Hello. Hi, Harry from Westborough. Nice having you here.
nice. We'll send them a bit of love and a bit of art. Is that the same for everybody else? All the comments about no sound. So I could lose the mic. So I don't know if the mic will make any difference. Can anybody hear us on There's no sound at all. That is the same. So we can sign language, but probably not enough to get us through this. We might have pushed the Play-Doh too much up the mic, but I wouldn't have thought so. So, can anybody hear us on the live?
No one's going to know who I am.
Doesn't matter. So I'll carry on anyway.
Not really any sound.
Can't hear you at all.
That's okay. I'll do it just by watching. So while we're waiting for the sound, I'm going to...
You filled up the microphone.
Yeah. Can't hear
I
you
think-
now. Yay!
Yay!
Good to
I
know.
think
It's
maybe
back.
the Play-Doh wedged our microphone
That's better.
portal. So, great. It's not current full. It is actually... Well, while I'm mixing it, I'm going to see if we get any other answers. Oh, be careful. Ugh. So I'm going to mix that up. It's a surprise. I'm just going to get some water, which we will be using later.
I'm liking all the comments. I'm glad you can all hear us again. Love to hear it. Thanks for that. What is it? What do you think it is? Keep the comments guessing.
Keep the comments guessing. We're mixing it up. It's quite nice. You might get a clue as we go along. So I've got a bit of water here, and I'm going to start. We're going to be thinking about modelling, 3D modelling. While I'm doing this, I'd love to know, there's 2 questions for you. We want to know what you think might be in here. The other question I've got for you is, what materials could you make a rainbow 3D sculpture from?
We've got some guesses.
Oh.
So Chantel is saying flour.
Oh, Chantel,
Yes.
you
That-
know it, girl, you know it.
And Judith calls salt and flour. Salt dough.
Yay! I'd
There
clap,
you
but
go.
there you go. This
That's
is
spot on.
why you are epic Creation Station leaders. Giving the game away there. They know the in secrets. So, second question is, what could you make? So obviously we are making salt dough. So that's one type of dough you could make. But what other ways could you make or sculpt a 3D sculpture? So as you can see here, I'm kind of mixing. And it's got quite dry. So I just spot a little bit more water. Of course, you can use a spoon if you want to. Or you can just get your hands in and get really nice and messy. So,
Everyone's guessing right. Alison, well done. Salt dough. Gemma, perfect. Leanne,
Sam, can you get me more flour,
everyone,
please?
they get the right answers. Well done.
just behind there. So the flour, we've got added lots of water in it. Is anyone mixing at home? Because I would love to see your hands too.
We've got a guess for other 3D rainbows.
Oh yeah.
Karen Lane is saying noodle doodles.
Oh, that's a nice one.
We need some more flour.
I could do with a bit more flour. Not a lot. Just 3D noodles. See how we get on here.
So the ingredients are salt and flour is what we're using.
Oops. Bit more.
And with a bit of water as well,
Yeah.
just to make it doughy.
Keep going. That's probably great. We did think about making it earlier, but we don't do that at Creation Station. We like to see what happens as we go along, because it's quite good fun that way. So I'm going to roll this into I probably need a bit more actually. So
More flour. Gemma Parsons has an idea of what we can do.
yeah.
We can divide it and add paints to create different colours.
Gemma Parsons.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
really good idea.
Roll into sausages.
Yeah.
Combine. Rainbow done. I like the comments.
Gemma Parsons. I think we should call this rainbow Gemma Parsons Rainbow. I think we should do exactly that activity. I probably will need still a bit more flour. So.
And Harry's saying it feels like a cake.
It does feel
Nice.
like a cake.
I don't think it'll taste like one, but
No, maybe like one of my cakes. But
Catherine
Yeah.
Scott saying foam clay. Gemma Parsons got another idea with beads.
yeah,
Great ideas.
Gemma Parsons, bring it down, bring it
Yeah.
on.
Hang on.
So Sam, have we got any noodle doodles? Because some people might. While I'm doing this, we could do some multi-level model making. So you could just get a couple of noodles, so just to show people what it is.
Is this enough?
Oh my goodness.
Where do you want them?
Okay, let's. I actually just meant the retail pack.
Oh, the smaller pack.
A smaller pack.
Oh, we were not making a life-size rainbow. I'll find the smaller pack for you.
Give it a go, Sam. Lovely. What can you do? What can you do? So, modelling. Do you want to have a go at using those as a rainbow?
Sure. Shall I use some pipe cleaners as well?
Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. So pipe cleaners just behind you. Do you know how they work?
Maybe you could explain it to me.
So Some Bright Spark had the idea of, these used to be packing materials, but the nice thing about them is that they're biodegradable. So that you only need a little bit of water. And Some Bright Spark had the idea of do you want to roll one?
Yes.
Had the idea of colouring them and using them as a modelling material. So they literally do join together if you just demonstrate. We just got a bit of water here.
No sticking?
No sticking.
Just dab them with a little bit of water. Look at that. Moulded together.
Okay.
Oh.
Is this why you're doing a degree in engineering, Sam?
It is. This is where it all started.
Yes. So meanwhile, in this little inspiration section, while you do your... Oh, you're doing a... Oh, interesting. Yeah, Gemma, I like your idea. Have you been to a creation station session and actually done this? Because this is one of our activities. So, we're going to put a spot of colour in to our little dough. If you're making this at home, do follow along. And then we kind of hide the paint in the middle, just as a surprise. And then, as you start to mould, roll it and mould it, the colour starts to come out. You get quite a nice marbled effect. If it's quite sticky, which mine is, you can just roll it in the flour.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Good tip is, don't put too much paint in.
Yeah. Maybe laminate the script.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good shout. Pop it into a bit of flour.
You can
And
have that.
don't thank... Oh, you're so nice. So,
We've got some more ideas what we can do.
yeah.
Different coloured card, covered over an arc, stuck down at the ends.
Oh, who is that idea?
That was by Karen Lane.
Nice, Karen. Thank you.
And we've got Nicole saying you can never have too many noodle doodles. Tell us about it.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. That's... Oh,
Yeah. I'm
so
getting
you're
there.
threading it as well as sticking them. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go for a bit of a double approach.
that's good. How does it feel threading those noodles on?
It's very nice.
It is very nice,
Very
isn't it?
satisfying.
I thought we'd do the colours first, but if you want to do the rolling, you're just too keen. So what other colours? We've got red, and we did discuss the colours yesterday. Can you remember who told us it was Richard of York gave battle in vain for the
Can't
colours?
remember Exactly.
Do you want to choose the next colour, Josh? Where's the flower gone?
It's behind you.
Aha! I've heard that line before. We had a lovely message yesterday, which we didn't get a chance to read out because obviously there were so many messages coming up, and it was from Isabel's mummy. And Isabel's mummy, sorry Isabel's mummy, I can't remember your name, but you did say, can you shout out to Isabel because she's been grumpy all day and now she's happy doing Creation Station. So Isabel, if you've made it today, nice to see
Thanks
you.
for tuning in.
Absolutely. So I'll squish this one, Josh, if you get the next colour. So this is looking good. I like this idea. And one of the things we were thinking about, I went for a run this morning, my daily exercise, and as I was running past somebody, there was a lady I could just hear in the distance saying, it's my birthday tomorrow. And I was like, for people who are having birthdays at the moment, it's quite tough, isn't it? Because you can't go out, you can't really have a party with lots of people. So we thought, if it's your birthday next week, if you just want to message us, and we will give you a big birthday shout out for your birthday on that day. That would be
Really
nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
That would be nice. And we probably won't blow any candles out for you because we don't blow on cakes anymore because that's probably not very good. But we will give you a shout out. So please message us. Please message the Creation Station and we will give you a big birthday shout out and maybe a little special treat. But you have to message us to find out.
Gemma Parsons, it's lovely to hear you've done the whole Creation Station programmes with both your boys. Thanks for letting us know. Salt magnets only this morning.
Oh, Gemma! Wow, this is impressive. Gemma, have you been to a creation station? Do you want to run your own creation station? I'd like to have a chat with you. You sound just like one of our amazing team, honestly. I'm liking this because it's not just, if you ignore my hands, it's not just colour, it's marbled colour, it's marvellous colour. If they get sticky, do roll it in the flour and then we'll be able to start modelling. Oh look, we've even got a rainbow sculpture here. Sam, I know you've just finished a lecture with one of your lecturers.
Yeah.
Were you discussing
Rainbows?
the rainbows?
Not quite, but I'm sure I could find a way to apply it.
Yeah.
One more colour.
We've done
Oh, we've got. Well, let's have 4. I think we can put that in your pocket for later if you want.
Can I put it in your pocket?
Oh, nice. I do that with after 8 minutes. Sometimes when I go to a curry house. Well, normally in Dad's pocket, and then you find it a few days later. He's not actually that happy that I've just given him a squishy bit of chocolate. Is there anything else that you've put in your pocket that you've regretted a bit later, or in the bottom of your handbag? You know, I've got quite a few stories. I find sometimes pears. You know, you put a pear in.
Is that where they all go?
Yeah, and then you forget, and then you find them a little bit later. I'm going for the short sausages.
Short ones, I think, might be better.
Yeah, that sounds good. While I can't remember who said it, it might have been Karen. Somebody talked about foam clay.
Okay.
If you want to
Foam clays are good.
have a look at that.
We've got another idea. Emma's saying if we put a bit of eco glitter in for a bit of a sparkle.
Emma, which Emma is that?
Emma.
McCallan John. Emma, you are such a mind reader. Thank you. I almost forgot.
Behind.
We do have. Is it behind? We do have our eco glitter. No, it is the. It's somewhere.
There it is.
Yay! So we stopped using plastic glitter last year, and then we've come up with eco glitter, which can anyone guess what the eco glitter is made from? It's a surprise ingredient. If you don't know it, it'd be very hard to guess, but feel free to guess. Yeah.
It's not stardust, is it?
Oh, yeah. So to add glitter, there are lots of different techniques. Sometimes in our classes we use a glitter tray, only because it can go everywhere, and we do like to look after our resources, and obviously not everybody wants glitter everywhere. So what we do, you could use this technique at home actually, if you can cope with a bit of glitter. I'm going to put the red in here, and then you just roll whatever it is that you want to get covered in glitter in the glitter, and then it doesn't necessarily end up absolutely everywhere. So it's a handy little, get a tray or something like that.
We've got Sarah Burnett saying her pocket's usually full of sequins and buttons.
I like that.
Daisy used to put snails in her coat pocket. The only thing worse is finding them bad boys 2 days later. Finding them in the wash.
Oh, don't try that one at home.
Slimy underpants.
Oh, funny. Yeah,
Amy, it's glad to see you're enjoying what we're making. Hope you're making it along with us.
that's good. So,
Karen Lane, your mum's always finding pins and needles in her pockets. At the bottom of her handbag.
oh,
But I stopped the children rummaging her handbag. That's a bonus, I guess.
I guess that is. Pins and needles, you normally get those in your hands, don't you?
Nicola's saying, is the glitter made from leaves?
Nicola, yes,
Really?
it is made from leaves. A certain type of leaf. Yeah. I'll see if anyone else can come up with that answer, but it is very, very clever, because you still get that gorgeous sparkle, which we do all like, a bit of sparkle, but without the plastic residue, which of course is rather fab. So we've got I think Ollie needs your attention, because it is a bit of teamwork. Oh my goodness, that looks nice. This foam clay, I won't touch it because I've got my hands. Has it got glitter in already, this foam clay?
It looks quite glittery, doesn't it?
It is quite glittery, isn't it? That's very good.
I really like this foam clay. It's really nice to work with.
It is nice, isn't it? got nice texture. There's also a silk clay, which is smoother. We might use that another week. So you can see, I'm not going to try and stand my rainbow up or lean on it. What you'll find with the glitter is, if you're going to bake this now, I'll give you those instructions in a moment, the glitter can go a little bit dull. So what I'd suggest is you take your gorgeous creation, and I'm sure Gemma will be able to share exactly how she makes a Play-Doh salt dough magnet, so please do, Gemma. But you take your creation, you pop it in the oven on a low temperature at the bottom of the oven, say 50 degrees, and you leave it for about 4 hours. That means it'll be baked all the way through. If you've made a big salt dough creation, it's going to take a lot longer because you want to get the middle bit cooked as well. So 50 degrees, about 4 hours, and your rainbow will come out nice and cooked. Then if you get some PVA glue or varnish, PVA glue, and that will make it nice and shiny. Then while the glue is drying, just sprinkle the glitter on top, and that'll make it really sparkly too. And one final tip on your rainbows is if you get a pen lid or something and put a hole in your rainbow. I've made quite a big hole there because the hole will shrink. When it dries, you can then put a ribbon through the hole and hang it up on your window. And as to how you get the Play-Doh out, the dough out of the lid, you just give it to a nice handy helper to maybe wash. So I think that's most of what I needed to really wanted to share with you. We have tried to keep it. We're trying to keep these to less than half an hour. So a bit of inspiration, a few your rainbows flopping.
Oh no.
A few little ideas.
A couple more comments here. We've got Sam Chilton enjoying the fun today. Hi Sam.
Nice,
Elaine
Sam.
and Seth are also enjoying it. But Alex is saying, is it eucalyptus leaves?
Yes, it is eucalyptus leaves.
Well done.
Good shout indeed.
Kirsty also loves the foam and glitter clay.
Yeah, nice.
Sharon loves the eco glitter.
Awesome.
Sarah Burnett's loving the clay, especially the sparkly one.
Yeah, it's new. The sparkly
Nice.
clay's new.
Sharon's boys loves the foam and silk clay, so do your boys.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sarah both reminded you to pop the hole in as well. It's very
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah, oh, that's
Oh,
brilliant.
Net Mum says hi.
Oh, hi,
Hi,
Net
Net
Moms.
Mums.
Yeah,
Loads of comments saying.
That's
Judith
lovely.
Collis saying she loves the foam clay as well. She used to make rainbows, key rings with her rainbows a few weeks ago.
with rainbow, of course, rainbow being the younger brownies. Rainbows.
Oh.
Nice.
Gemma
Yeah.
Parsons has said, can microwave it as well, just in very short spurts of time, cooks it quicker.
Yes, but be careful because it has been known to explode in a microwave. So we can't guarantee any
Microwaves will survive.
consequences of these instructions. Please check.
Terry Ann Coates is saying, do you sell the foam?
We do sell the phone. Good shout. In fact, we've had quite a lot of questions about where can you get the resources that we're going to be covering in the next few weeks. So our handy techie team, I know, it's scary, isn't it? We've just created a new product category on our website. If you go to the Creation Station and you go to the shop, there's a category there that says products for live sessions, and we've put all of the products that we're using in that category, which is quite cool. What would be lovely is our local franchise owners, who are, as you know, just epic. If you contact your local franchisee, Creation Station franchisee, and ask them for a special discount code, they'll give you a 10% off voucher. You can use that on our shop, and every time you use that, you can use it as many times as you want. Our franchise partners will get free craft products to use when they start running their sessions again. So it really helps our franchise partners when you do this. So very grateful, because obviously we want to support our franchise owners. We've cut all costs to our franchisees because we know this is tough for everybody. So yeah, if there's any products you'd like, just have a look. You can use that code on any of the products, and there's about 13,000 products on our store, so loads to choose from.
And quickly, how long do you leave the foam silk clay to dry for? Samantha Smith wants to know.
It's a good question, Samantha Smith. Ollie's telling me a question here. Are you saying 24 hours, Ollie?
That's what people as franchisees are saying.
Franchisees are saying 24 hours. I'm loving the
Perfect.
insight
Judith,
and the help.
thank you very much for that.
Thank you very much. What's nice about this, may I just have a little squeeze? Little squeeze. What I like about this is when it dries, it's still got a little bit of bounce. It doesn't go rock hard. So it's got a bit of a squidge, which we like a bit of a squidge. I think that's it. Oh, anything else? I've got a couple of challenges for you because it's 2 days over the weekend. That's normal. But we're not back until Monday, 2 p.m. So I've written down a few challenges. Not that I can read them now. Yeah. So over the weekend, I'd love you to share any creations you've made. It could be a 3D rainbow. You might have come up with your own idea, but please share on our Facebook group because we want to showcase your talent and your inspiration. Also, I'd love you to share activities that you'd like to see us do. I can't promise we can do them, so keep them really simple. But if you've come up with ideas, we will share them if we can, and you'll get the shout out for that session. And finally, if you are sharing your ideas, once a week we're going to be picking out a winner, random winner, to win some craft products that in a minute, once we've washed our hands, we'll be just checking that DPD have come to pick up all of the products. So we will give you somebody a prize and a big shout out each week for their creative inspiration. Again, don't forget about the birthdays. Do let us know so we can make somebody's birthday a little bit more sparkly than just being at home yourselves. Again, big thanks to NetMums. I'm so sorry the first 3 lives didn't go right, but next time we just get a little bit better every time we do stuff. So here's to you. Have a great weekend. Be creative, be happy, and of course, stay safe.
And as Emma Winterbourne says, go Team Cressall!
Go Team Cressall!
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.